This is why the Ministry of Finance, acting on behalf of the entire government of Grenada, has decided that we must come to raise the awareness of our people to recent happenings throughout the world and how it will affect us in particular, because we are dealing with Grenada. But I'm sure other countries will do this and will make the citizens be more aware of where we are. In particular, what is going on between Russia and Ukraine and Europe and the US. Because you need not have a physical battle to change the prices on the market. It is how people perceive the powers will operate or will take actions in the future. In that context, therefore, we want to remind you that the international fuel prices has become acutely elevated since 2021, the end of 2021 to 2022. The government of Grenada has decided to cap the price of fuel at $15. So today I will give you an idea, we have been given it in the price changes, of what has been happening with the $15 cap. And with the rise in price of fuel, when it was capped, it was in the $79 region per barrel. And now it is in the 110 region. This morning we heard that it went down a little bit because of some arrangement, but that's volatile. It will go back up very soon. What therefore will happen to our fuel prices? Capped at $15, and let us look at our projection. In December 2021, $16 average was the real price. January 22, $16.86. And February, $17.71. March, the real price will be $19.41. April, $19.09. May, and remember, we're saying April and May 2022, these are only projection based on the international community and the powers to be, like the U.S. Energy Division, etc., Energy Department. So I would not call the rest because these are projection. What we must look at is the March figure of 1941 compared to February of 1771. It shows a massive jump. And if we continue to jump like this, with a terrible happening in the Ukraine, while we say April and May will be down 18, they could be 20. So our intention is to come to the general public and to tell them what is happening in the world and the expectation, what Grenada will have to do. We have a $5.50 fuel tax. Now, if we keep it pegged at 15, remember, then all that tax will be eaten up when the price becomes $20.50. You take $5.50 out. And we could reach that in a month or two very easily. So we collect no taxes. In other words, all the tax we collect, we give back to the importers because they have to pay a higher price for the fuel. And then we will go past the stage of no fuel taxes and be dipping into another tax type. For example, personal income tax or environmental levy. If we keep the price at 15, we'll therefore dip into those in order to maintain that. Now, this is not prudent management. We have come from a situation where our buffer has been reduced significantly because of all that we have been doing during the COVID time to help our people. So you will be there with us as we make the decisions. Now, the total tax out of the $5.50 for the year we're looking at, and that's a good projection, will be something like $28 million that we'll be giving up. Taxes collected and given back to the importers to pay for the fuel. But in general, if we look at a different scenario, we could expect to give up $71 million at a higher level scenario. if the prices go to $21 and $22, if we remain at the $15. So we have options facing us. Increase the cap, go from 15 to 16 to 17, and God forbid we do not want to have to bring it to 18 or 19. We are showing you the scenarios before us. We hope God will bless us like in the COVID time. We did not want the double whammy of a hurricane and the virus. We did not get that. So we hope that the prayers around the world will bring peace, and we'll get a price for fuel, increasing a bit yet, but within our limit, that even if we use up all our $5.50 per a gallon on taxes, we'll be able to keep a cap, if not 15, maybe 16. It could reach 17. What we're doing today is to raise the awareness of people of what is to come. Prices again, on other items. Everyone knows wheat and wheat products. The bulk will come from that particular area, Russia, Ukraine, around there. What will happen to these products and to the byproducts that they make? We expect prices to go up. And with the price of fuel going up, then shipment costs. Shipping will go up. And in general, you'll have inflation and prices will go up and up. So while prices are going up, we are taking from one tax type to subsidize another tax type. We're not saying that is not necessary, because you could see the economy moving with a cap at $15. Our duty today is not to give you too much details, but it's to raise your awareness. So we have some details here. I've given you some with respect to fuel. Electricity price. Remember, what we touched was a non-fuel price. So they'll have to pass on the increase in prices. Last year, it went from 48 cents per kilowatt hour on the fuel price up to 52. So it's climbing. And we expect it to reach as much as 58 cents per kilowatt hour in the dismal scenario. And I shouldn't say too dismal. Dismal is going up a bit. If it's real dismal, it could go way up to the 60s. So, fellow citizens, let us focus, let us bring our minds into this, and let us work together so that when the change comes, if it is negative, that we are all prepared.